Vice President Kamala Harris is a key figure in American politics. She is the presumptive Democratic nominee for president. The ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas presents a significant challenge for her. Harris must balance support for Israel's security with advocacy for Palestinian rights. It's a delicate dance. All eyes are on her, especially as Prime Minister Netanyahu visits Washington. Harris recently called for an immediate ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. She also criticized some of Israel's actions in Gaza. These statements have drawn both praise and criticism. This highlights the tightrope she must walk. Her upcoming meeting with Netanyahu is crucial. It will be closely watched for clues about her potential approach to the conflict as president. Harris faces a complex situation. She must be a voice for peace and understanding. At the same time, she must stand firm in her convictions. The world is watching closely as she navigates this challenging terrain. President Biden's handling of the Israel-Hamas conflict has faced criticism. Some progressive Democrats feel he is not doing enough to address Palestinian suffering. This has led to a decline in his popularity among these voters. This is a problem for the Democratic Party as it needs these voters to win elections. Harris is seen as someone who can bridge this divide. She has shown a willingness to criticize Israel when she believes it's necessary. She has also spoken out forcefully about the need for Palestinian rights. This resonates with progressive voters. Harris is walking a fine line. She needs to keep progressive voters on board, but she also can't alienate more moderate Democrats. If she can strike the right balance, she could help unify the party. Harris is expected to emphasize diplomacy in her meeting with Netanyahu. While she might express concerns about the humanitarian situation in Gaza, she is unlikely to drastically depart from the current administration's policies. This measured approach reflects the need to maintain strong relations with Israel. Significantly, Harris chose not to attend Netanyahu's address to Congress. This decision underlines her focus on direct private dialogue. It allows for a more open exchange of views away from the public eye. This approach demonstrates her commitment to diplomacy. It also shows her understanding of the complexities of the conflict. Harris prioritizes finding common ground. She aims to address both Israeli security concerns and Palestinian human rights. This diplomatic approach reflects her belief in a peaceful resolution. She wants a solution that benefits all parties involved. Section 4: Implications for U.S.-Israel relations. The Israel-Hamas conflict presents a difficult challenge for U.S. foreign policy. As a potential future president, Harris must navigate this carefully. She must balance competing interests and priorities. Her actions and words will be closely observed both domestically and internationally. The world is watching to see how she positions herself on this critical issue. Harris's approach to the conflict will be shaped by several factors. These include her personal beliefs, the views of her constituents, and the strategic interests of the United States. Finding the right balance between these competing considerations will be crucial. Her success in addressing this long-standing and deeply entrenched conflict depends on it. The stakes are high. The relationship between the U.S. and Israel is of paramount importance. Harris's handling of this situation could have a significant impact on the future of that relationship. Section 5: A defining moment. This is a defining moment for Kamala Harris. How she handles the Israel-Hamas conflict will have major implications. It will affect her chances of becoming president. It will also shape the future of U.S. foreign policy in the Middle East. The world is watching. Harris must demonstrate leadership. She must articulate a clear vision for peace and security. She needs to build consensus both at home and abroad, and she must show compassion for all those affected by this tragedy. The path ahead is difficult, but Kamala Harris has the experience, the intelligence, and the compassion to lead the way.